better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Today, what are we doing? We're starting the day off in the room. The reason why we're starting the day off in the room, I don't know if you can see this, but we have computer over here for the indoor studio or indoor office area when I want to do stuff. I haven't made stickers or t-shirts in a long time, but this is where the brains of the t-shirts and stickers, the operation is. But sometimes when it's cold and rainy out and I don't feel like going out in the back with the studio, but we're going to go back in the studio today because we have something very, very unique and special going. I bought a new CD drive, external CD drive for my computer. And the reason why is because we have a CD stuck in the CD drive, and the people at the Apple place are basically a glorified salesmen these days. They don't want you to fix your computer. They don't want to do anything except for try to sell you something new. You know, then they try to sell me an external CD drive for like 80 bucks. When I went on Amazon, I found a really cool one for $25. 4 inputs. Why would I want to spend 80 bucks on your Amazon one? I mean, 80 bucks on your Apple one when I found a $25 one on Amazon with 1, 2, 3, 4 USB inputs where I can plug in 4 things. What else does it have on here on the side? I saw it. Where'd it go? It might be right here. SD card reader. So the card you're on right now, instead of I could put it in my computer, or I could put it right here, and I could put another one in my computer, have both my cards running at the same time. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And it looks like there's a small one for the smaller SD cards. So we're gonna plug this in and tell you why we got the external CD drive. We have this CD right here. Oh man, I hope they hear me sample this. This is what we're doing right now. Taste of Iron. They're a local, well, backstory on the Taste of Iron. I'm not gonna go into like full detail, but used to date the daughter of the bass player of Taste of Iron. Super funny. Bass player at Taste of Iron was best friends with my dad in high school. Last summer, I was at like a punk rock art show. It was like punk rock CDs, punk rock records, tapes, artwork, stickers, everything you think of, and there was heavy metal there. They're supposed to be a heavy metal band. I listened to him a little bit when I got it, and I never really listened to it again. The guy, the bass player, was kind of selfish on the way that they mixed this CD, and he's heavy. The bass is so heavy on here. And I told him one time, a long time ago, because the drummer of this band was a complete dick to me and everybody else that I was situated with, and I told them a long time ago, never ever leave your drums open. And guess what they did? We're gonna go back and revisit some of these songs, but I know on a couple of these songs they left the drums wide open. So guess what? Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We're gonna take those. And then we got a bass. I know on one song there's like a bass solo. So wham bam, thank you ma'am, we're gonna take that bass and make your song. What did Cassie say? You made it a hot line, but we made it a hot song. Can't wait. Hip hop, yeah, that's what we do out here. If you're watching, that's what we do, hip hop. But if you like more than just hip hop, like I listened when I was a kid, yeah, listen to heavy metal. I still listen to heavy metal sometimes to this day. I just have a full genre of different types of music that I listen to other than hip hop, but I am mostly hip hop. But sometimes I get in the groove of listening to more than just hip hop. And then when I remember this because it works right now, but when I first put this CD in my CD player in my car, because yes, my car still has a CD player. I'm not going to say the band. We're just going to give you, like, they sued Napster, and that's why Napster's not around. That's the band I'm talking about, if you can read between the lines. Now we're going to hit play on this, and you're going to tell me what band what band it reminds you of right here. Because I gotta find their I have that band on my computer somewhere. But listen to this. Straight up ripped it. Almost the same. The same thing. What song does this remind you of? The beginning. I could rip this too. I never listened to it on the big speakers. Cause I haven't had the CD drive. Now we have this CD drive. My opinion, it sounds like a generic version of Judas Priest, a generic version of, well, the whole intro reminds me of Metallica, Whom the Bell Tolls. What's the other band that I had in my head? I can see it because it's almost a ripoff. Like their whole, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. Oh, what is that? Starts with Pantera. Not really like a Pantera, but they're trying to be like a Pantera. And this Taste of Iron thing right here. Before we go out there, actually, I'm gonna import this CD right now. Whole thing right here, I was supposed to make T-shirts of, and my price, just like how Fat Joe said at one time, yesterday's price isn't today's price, and they never got. I guess my price was too high for them, but guess what? I've never, ever, from even going to that punk rock, heavy metal flea market art show thing, I've never, ever seen anybody around town wearing your shirt or wearing your merch. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm just stating facts. Right, we're out here in this Stewie. Man, you know, doing things out here with the new setup and everything. It's really not a new setup. It's just set up differently. I don't know about this. I might get a different thing. This is an old speaker that I don't use anymore. No, the funny thing is that's the speaker from the bass guitarist from this band gave me these speakers and they never worked, so he just basically pawned it off on me. He probably knew they didn't work. Oh well, it's good for a stand for right now. We imported them, and here's that one what I was talking about. I think, yeah, this is the one. This drum, the drums, they left their drums open on this one. That's all I need. If I wanted to take those drums, that's all I needed. If I eject the CD, oh, that's cool. With this thing right here, when I hit the eject button on my computer, it ejects the CD out of the CD drive. So sick. So sick. That's the best purchase. Whoever mic'd the drums up on this right here didn't mic the drums up that well at all. I'm gonna find something where we can sample this and we're gonna make it straight into hip hop. We're gonna make a whole beat. Last time we made a beat out here, I still saved it. I still gotta go through and track that beat out, but today I am tracking a beat out. So hyped. This basically means, yeah, I got the hoodie on and the thing on because the studio's kind of cold. We got the heat on, but we're out here making heat, so it's about to heat up real quick. Bro, that's just That's just me chopping up the little section of that. What is River of Souls? This is what happens when you leave your bass guitar open just for a smidge. A smidget. Make your shit straight in there. Heat rocks. You thought your band was hot now, bro. I just made your band 10 times hotter than they were. Even if they were, I don't even know. I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but I'm just saying, this is hard. Straight up. I'm so excited. I'm gonna add, I got some more, I got another loop I wanna add into this. But don't that sound like something like like I just said, but doesn't that sound something Conway the Machine or maybe the whole Griselda fool? Or Free Lord, if you know who Free Lord is, then you send this one to just this. This is just the loop, bro. I need somebody to murk this beat. I turned your heavy metal into straight hip hop. I added that little thing in there. I added that in there, but I want to incorporate a little, I want to put an effect on that so it's not so, I want it to be subtle in the background, in the pocket of the thing, if you know what I mean. I just want it back in the pocket so it's, oh, what is that? It's a fucking guitar. What did we get? Who's the guy nah, that's not even, no, I can't even say that. I was going to say that's equivalent to Slash, but it's, no, that's not Slash. We're not going to say that Slash. I need to put like a area effect so like I just said, that thing in the background is in the pocket. I had to put another jacket on because it's kind of cold out here. This is not the warmest area in the winter time. But this is what I got so far. I put an 808 down below. I started adding sequences and doing all the good stuff off camera. Sometimes watching people make beats is boring. For me, watching other people do it, and for me looking on the outside from looking in and thinking like a normal person, not a producer, it's kind of boring watching somebody make beats because you're just hearing the same thing over and over again. But I added this 808. I don't know if I like it. I added it. It's super mellow and subtle. It just hits twice. That's like sequence 1. We got sequence 2 right here. Hang on, that's track. We got sequence 2 right here. Drop some drums out. So it's just not, it's the same loop every time, but it's different things. Oh, and then we got sequence 3 right here. We dropped this. I made this into an 8-bar loop, and I dropped a lot of drums out, and I think I got 4. I might have a 4. I don't remember. Yeah. That's a little funky thing right there. So I'm gonna track this out. You might say to yourself, I might be making this beat out of spite because it's whoever's dad that I knew it from a while back, and I told him a long time ago. Actually, I didn't tell him, I told her to tell your dad to never leave anything open, your drums, anything open at all. But guess what? They left it open. But that's not the point. The point is, you can make anything into hip-hop music, I guess. This is supposed to be heavy metal, supposedly. If you actually go listen to their music, I double dog dare you to go type them up in the YouTube or somewhere like that, or Facebook or whatever, and go find them and try to listen to their music. They might have like a cult following of older people, of the like my dad's generation, but I don't know, knowing them personally and hearing them live back in the day, like hearing them live and their band practice downstairs in the basement, and I was over there quite often back in the day, and I listened to their band practice, and they sound better, in my opinion. They sound better live and like just in band practice for me hearing them than this CD that I found. Shout out to the people that are selling the CDs still. You know, I'm gonna track this out. We're gonna move on. We're gonna get down with the get down. You know, we're out here Monday and Friday. Do what you want. Be yourself. If somebody has a problem with it, that's their problem. You know? Just end it on a good note. End it on a good note.